Welcome to Varsity News on the Newfane Sports Network. I'm your host, Chase Harding, and here with me today is our varsity girls basketball coach, Coach Kevin Klumpp. Coach, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, how many years have you been a coach here at Newfane? And tell us about your staff.
Well, this is actually in a roundabout way number 20 for me. This is my 12th year doing varsity. Did 5 years in JV before that. And then I had a couple mentoring seasons under Al Perry, which was awesome for me. And then a couple helping assistant roles. But for the most part, this is year 20.
Yeah.
As far as my staff this year, we have the girls modified coach is Alexis Damon. She's been doing it for a couple years now. JV coach is David Krull. This is our first year truly working together. Helping him is Allison Clark. And then on my varsity team, helped me is a player that I had with me for 5 straight years, so she knows a lot that we do, is Brooke Horning, who's also a 3rd grade teacher, I believe. And then my wife, Shanna Klumpp.
Yeah. A lot of help.
Yeah.
What did you guys do to prepare for this season?
You know, we, in the or right before the end of the last season, we kind of challenged each other to say, hey, what kind of commitment we're going to have. And so we did a lot of off-season skill sessions, and I thought we had a really good participation with that. Along with, we went to St. John Fisher for a 4-game, 2-day team camp.
Yeah.
And then we had about 8 games in the summer league against a bunch of bigger schools. So that really kind of prepared us to where we're at now.
Yeah, nice. So the 2024 season's finally here. Could you tell us how your team prepared?
Well, we've just been kind of doing all that off-season stuff, again, the open sessions, and kind of doing a lot of team bonding stuff to get us there. So.
All right. So last night, the girls advanced their 2-0 record to 3-0 after a double overtime victory against Grand Island. Could you tell us what's been clicking for the team?
Yeah, that was a great win. I kind of told them either way you look at it, it's going to be a great game for us, win or lose. As long as we kind of keep it tight, and then for us to win it was truly to win it, and the way it happened was really kind of awesome. And what's really been triggering for us is we're really quick.
Yeah,
we're really quick. We kind of are all over the place. We got a lot of tips on it, and we have some creative players as well. So just being very unselfish as well. So,
could you maybe give us a player or two that could break out?
Yeah. Especially one player in particular. She's a senior. It's her 4th year with me. So you can see the progression from year to year to year. And then this past year, she spent all summer playing. She not only just playing, she played on a really good travel team, and that's Mallory Schultz. So you're going to really see her, all that work that she puts in, come to fruition truly. And another one that puts a lot of time in has been Sienna Bowers. This is her 3rd year on varsity. So I can see her really stepping up. And then along with everybody else, too. It's just one more year. They're older and stronger, and we're ready to take that next step.
Could you share any, the team goals you have for this season?
Team goals, my team goal is to finish 1, 2, or 3 in the league.
Yeah.
Obviously, want to finish first. Always realistically, they always want to finish 1, 2, or 3 through every year that I've coached, and been pretty successful with those goals. The other goal would be to be competitive in every single game. So, Grand Island was a bigger school. Always want to compete against those bigger schools, and if you get that win, that's
big win.
Big win. We have Niagara Wheatfield mid-year, and this year I think the boys and the girls both had this GR and NO showcase. So, depending on where we are standing in this playoffs, we might have a big game there too. So we're trying to, those bigger games, better teams, try and compete with those guys.
Well, I like asking this question to everyone. Could you give us a preview of what the NO League will look like?
The NO League will look like basically Wilson's at top.
Yeah.
They've been there for 20 years. Coach does a great job over there. So then I'd like us to be right there, 2 or 3. Akron will be there, and I also want to say hopefully we're going to give Wilson a fight. That's truly the ultimate goal.
Heard one of your players say that today.
Yeah, I want to give them a fight and see what happens. They're the team to beat, but we don't want to roll over at the same time. Probably Akron will be there on the top of there as well. We got to take them down and but just play our game and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me, and good luck this season. Good start.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.